I'm going to show you what my favorites are of the past month. Yeah, I hope you like my new or current favorites. Let me know what you think and I will start right away. So the first thing or product I'm going to show you actually isn't really new to me, but it's something that I haven't used in a while because I have found something else that I really liked. Yeah, but I had the feeling of giving my skin some change, and therefore I wanted to find a new moisturizer. But I was kind of afraid to try something super new to me because my skin is not really happy about those kind of new inventions. Yeah, that's why I got back to one of my old favorites, and this is the Cetaphil moisturizer. I don't know, like, if they just have changed the packaging here in Germany, or if it is, or if they have done this in general with the product all over the world. I know that, like, when I first bought this cream, it was looking different. But the product is still the same. Yeah, and I really had almost forgotten how much I really liked it. Yeah, or maybe they have done something to the formulation that made it even better, but yeah, and it definitely costs less than my Clinique moisturizer, which I'm normally using. Yeah, and it lasts quite a long time. The only thing that I don't like is, like, normally you would have to put your fingers in there all the time when you want some moisturizer, and since that is such a big box, it's very easily like it can happen pretty fast that this is not sanitary anymore. That's why I definitely like to use one of these spatulas, or how do you call these in English? Yeah, just so that you can grab the amount of product that you need and you don't have to stick your fingers in there. Yeah, just a little trick if you use the same thing but don't want to get it dirty or something like that. Okay, and the next couple of products actually are things that I bought in New York while I was on vacation. So far I love all the things that I have bought there, even though I haven't tried one thing there. Yeah, and the first thing, and this is probably the favorite product of all these favorites, like my most loved one, it's this new foundation by, it's not actually a new one, but it's new to me. It's by Laura Mercier. This is what is this called? Hydrating foundation or moisturizing foundation, something like that. Is it said on here? Oh yeah, I could just look up here. It's the moisturizing foundation in porcelain ivory. So for the very pale ones, this is the right color. Okay, foundation is a very tricky topic to me. I've used the Clinique moisturizing one. I don't know, moisturizing foundation. I guess it's the same name. I guess actually. No. It's Clinique Super Moisture Makeup. Totally forgot about that. Yeah. So for years I used the Super Moisture Makeup by Clinique, which was okay, and it was by far my favorite one because it was for, like, with my problematic skin concerning the dryness and whatnot, it was still the best, but I wasn't completely satisfied. It didn't provide enough coverage in my opinion, so my redness would always show up, and still, even if this is like an extra moisturizing foundation, it was still sort of drying on some areas, so yeah, it was okay, but it was not my it was my favorite back then, but it is not my favorite concerning that it covers all my needs. Yeah, but as I said, coverage is not that good, so it's more like a good pigmented tinted moisturizer. That's what I would say. Yeah, now I have found this, and I don't know what it was. I mean, I've read about this on the internet a lot. I've did research on it, and I've read through the reviews on this product. I don't know, I really wanted to try this, but first of all, it's hard to get here in Germany, or only 2 locations where you can buy these Laura Mercier products, and they are far away from my town where I'm living. And the other thing is, it contains a lot of different products, especially natural products. I mean, not just natural products, but a lot. And this is typically what tends to make me break out, which does not really sound logical, I know, but that's how it is in my case. And I didn't like the fact that they said in the instructions that you have to use it with a wet sponge. And I'm just a brush person. I don't like to apply my foundation with a sponge. I never really liked it. So, yeah, that's what actually made me stay away from it. But when I was in New York and I've seen it there, and I don't know, it was just like a moment where I thought, you have to get this. I haven't even tried the one. I just looked like, okay, what is probably the right color for me, and there was not much of a choice, so I just picked the lightest shades, like always, pretty much. Yeah, and just bought it. And when I was in the hotel, I already regret it because it was definitely very expensive. Yeah, and I already thought, oh, maybe you can give it back, like, you know, buy your regular foundation there. But somehow I thought, you always wanted to try it, so let's do it. And when I was at home and tried it for the very first time, I was so happy. I mean, it sounds ridiculous, I know, but that I was so happy about the results with this foundation. Then the next entire week I was like in the best mood ever, just because I found such a great product. It hasn't made me break out. I tried to try this a couple of days in a row, which normally is not possible with my skin at all. Like, all the foundations, I can use them a while, but after, let's say, 3 or 4 days, that's the maximum where my skin will show that this was not such a good idea. So far I haven't any problems with that. No fragrance in it, what is a very important thing to me. It's not drying, the coverage is great. Like, the good side is, like, when your skin is looking good, when you have a good skin day, you can just apply a little bit and everything is like looking beautiful. And when you have a bad day, like I have today, you can just like build the coverage even more. Like, you can just put some product on top where you need, and it's just, I love it. And so far as I have seen, they have a good color range, so yeah, I guess this is definitely something worth to try, even though if it's very expensive. And the first couple of times I've used this, I hadn't used the primer underneath, which I now do because they have given me a sample, which leads to my next favorite. It's like what's called the hydrating primer, also by Laura Mercier. And we don't have that in Germany. I mean, we can get samples, but these are like from perfume, like pre-filled ones. You get from the companies as a free gift thing. But we don't have that you get these like little pots where they put the product you want to try. We don't have that in Germany. And I guess she was called Stephanie, the makeup artist in there. She gave me this to try. And I've never used a primer underneath my foundation. Never have I tried something like that. And I thought, okay, I don't really understand like why should I use this? I wasn't really sure about it, but yeah, I just thought give it a try. And oh my god, this is such a huge difference. I mean, I love this even without the primer underneath, but with the primer, I swear by God, my skin never looked that good. The kind of patchy areas that shone through during the day, sometimes this is not going to happen anymore. My skin feels so much softer, and the staying power of the foundation, oh my god, I could wear it like, I guess, 24 hours in a row, and you couldn't tell much of a difference, I guess. Yeah, I definitely really like this. Unfortunately, yeah, as I said, just 2 locations here in Germany sell these brands, so I don't know how to get this, but I will figure out a way. Let's see, but I really love those 2 products. Okay, the next thing, also from New York, I definitely have to hurry up a little bit, is the Naked palette. I wanted to have this for so long, but again, Urban Decay is not really available here in Germany. And when I was in London last December, I couldn't find one. They were all sold out. But now I finally have mine. But you probably have seen it like a couple of times, so I don't really have to show you anymore. I just love it. Yeah, and I guess by far, like at the moment, this toasted color is my favorite one, I guess. Love it so much. Okay, another thing is, I don't even know why I haven't grabbed this before. I just didn't really recognize it. This is a lip gloss by NARS, and it's Turkish Delight, so as far as I know, it's a pretty popular color. But I've never really noticed it. But I really enjoy this lip gloss. Like when I'm wearing lip gloss, at the moment it's always this color. That's what it's looking like. So it's a nude color, but it's not too nude, I guess. Very nice. Yeah, something else from New York. I have my favorite nail polish color combination for you. I've bought this on my very first day in New York. It's Alter Ego by OPI. Looking like this. I don't know if you can see that. It's a baby pink color, sort of, but not really pinkish. It's neutral, and it's iridescent. And it goes on very sheer. I think you have to apply 2 coats. And then, because I like to wear a little glitter on my fingers, it's not the same one that I'm wearing at the moment. I grabbed this by Wet n Wild Shine nail polish in Sparked. Yeah, and this is really glittery, and that's pretty much definitely pink. I like that as a combination, and you can see pictures and a preview to this on my blog. I will put the link down below, of course. Okay, more New York stuff. Yeah, 2 more things from New York. Okay, the first one is something I've heard about a lot before, but I wasn't really interested in it since I've seen it right in front of me. It's by Benefit. It's one of their creaseless cream eyeshadows / liners, and this is Skinny Jeans. I know Skinny Jeans is such a popular color, and I can understand why. I love to wear this for an everyday look, or it doesn't matter, like even for a night out. This is great, and it's so fast and it stays on a long time. I've also written a post on this, actually. So this is the swatch. Yeah, and I'm definitely going to, I mean, I haven't tried one of these before in general, but I definitely will get more colors. I'm not sure which one, but maybe RSVP. Okay, the last product of my favorites from New York is this palette by CoverGirl. I had one before. It wasn't this one, but no, I actually had 2 ones before, and I liked them a lot. That's why I wanted another one in addition. I already knew that before I went there. This is the one called Pure Romance, number 235. These are the colors, and especially because of this color right there, I wanted to have it, because it's such a mauvey lavender pretty color, like those. And like the CoverGirl eyeshadows are definitely something I can use even with my sensitive skin. Not sensitive skin. I wanted to say sensitive eyes. I'm sorry. Yeah. And 2 more favorite things. The first one is a cream color base by MAC, and I've actually bought this because I've seen this in a couple of videos from Tanya Burr, who wants to channel Pixie2Vu. Yeah, and she'll use that a lot, so I wanted to have it because it looked very gorgeous on her. And this is Virgin Isle. I know it looks super orangey red on here, and it is an intense color, but it's not as extreme as it is on camera. I mean, it is extreme, but a little less extreme, but just a little. Can swatch this for you as well. So once blended in, it looks like this. And yeah, I like this on my cheeks primarily. Mainly. That's what I wanted to say. But also on my lips. Also like to use it right there. And the very last thing is a concealer. And I've used for years the Select Moisture Cover by MAC. I've switched between the shades, but I've stick with the same concealer for years, really. And as it said, like, it's a moisturizing concealer, so for drier skin, but honestly the coverage isn't that great. Yeah, and I had heard a couple of good reviews about this one, which is by Maybelline New York. It's the Pure Cover Mineral concealer, and yeah, that's what I pretty much wanted to try this. But the main reason why I thought maybe you should try it, even though if you have sensitive skin and sensitive eyes and whatnot, is because of the mineral base. And as far as I know, products with minerals are less drying to your skin. So I thought even though it's not really a moisturizing concealer, it might still work the same way. And actually I like this more than my MAC one, which is weird because I haven't expected that, because the MAC one is much more expensive, which not always means that it's a better product, but especially for concealer, I had the feeling maybe you should invest a little more. Yeah, by the way, this is shade 2. I know it has a name really. Yeah, Natural, number 2. Natural. I guess it was definitely the lightest shade, as far as I can tell. So, there it is. Yeah, I definitely liked it a lot, and I haven't noticed any irritation so far. I've used this a couple of times right now, and I really, really like it. Here in Germany, it costs about €5. Yeah, so definitely it's not expensive. And the coverage, so far as I can tell, is pretty good. I haven't used this on blemishes. I don't know how it will work on that. I don't know, but for under eye concealing, it definitely is a nice concealer, so I can definitely recommend this one. So, as far as I can tell, I haven't forgotten anything that I wanted to show you. Therefore, I would say I'm ready. I'm done with this video. Yeah, I hope you liked what I've shown you and found something that you like to try on your own maybe, or already have tried. Yeah, let me know about your favorites, and yeah, have a nice weekend. Hope to see you soon. Bye!